Hey, great day to you all. I hope that you've all woken up super grateful to be alive again another day in this experience. And I hope you set that high vibe, telling yourself all of those amazing things that you need to hear this morning. Like what? You're grateful, you're strong, you're smart, you're capable, you're beautiful, you're amazing, you're enough, you're exactly where you need to be in your life. Yeah. And that you'll flow like water over rocks throughout your day. Why? Because you're 70% water. Even though you believe you're water, but you're really plasma water, H3O and not H2O, but we'll get into that another day. Yeah. Guys, how you doing? Somebody reached out to me and asked me why I didn't do a live, and that they really it hiccuped their day because they really depend on my lives. And it was great to hear that. So I've come out to give you all some lunchtime love like I do. So there's some questions that I'm going to answer for y'all today. And I'm really so grateful for these questions because, it doesn't give me anything. I don't have to search or wonder, okay, what am I going to go out there and talk about? I never have to, really, because I don't like to come out and just talk about nothing. But my boss always has something for me to bring to you. So I guess that my talk yesterday about the divine counterparts really shook some stuff, and some life contracts really shook some stuff. And that's what I like to do. I like to disrupt your brain patterns because what's the point if I'm not being effective? I'm very effective in what I do. Yeah. Yeah. So I know somebody missed the live this morning. They really heartfully missed it. They said it threw their day off because they said, I've been going down to the water every morning and I've been doing the lives from the water every morning. And even though it's been a routine pattern for myself that I've installed, I didn't realize how many others it has become a routine pattern for them also. So I want to acknowledge that. And I want to say heartfully that I'm very apologetic that I couldn't get out here to you guys this morning with a whole bunch of love to start your day. But I'm hoping, honestly, that after you guys hear me enough, which you have, because I don't give up. I am out here flooding the world with knowledge every day. Every day. I transmute energy. Everybody's got this thing about, return to sender, block energy, do this, do that. Not me. I take it all in. Take it all in, transmute it all, and pump it out in a positive outlet. That's how come my books come through when I'm, channeled to do them so easily. Come on, when you really look at what I've done with books since January, I've revised 4 copies of my first books with workbooks. And I've also put together 4 other books for you guys. These are not things I'm doing for myself. Okay, I don't need reminders of what I know. But what I am trying to do is stay true to my mission for this year, which I also announced in January, was to impact 1 million lives positively, to illuminate their path to their highest potential by getting back into the power of their being. So a lot of people have said that they really appreciate the knowledge that I share, and I'm grateful for the feedback. So a couple of reinforcements today for you. Just a couple of reminders, because somebody just wanted me to come out and just give some encouragement, some motivation. So, and a lot of loving reminders. So I'm going to do it. Real, honest, raw, and truthful, like I always do. You are nothing that you believe yourself to be today, unless you've done the inner work. What you've been constructed to believe about yourself is what everybody has made you believe. When you were in your highest and purest potential of your being, it was before you were brainwashed to believe you couldn't do anything. I'm going to remind you guys all today that when you're born in your highest potential, there are no thoughts, there is no thinking. You are in a state of energy of your highest potential that you are actually wanting to learn and discover and explore, and you are taking in more from your environment than you ever will once restricted from your highest potential. So what does that mean? Well, hey, when you're learning how to move your fingers and move your arms and get used to being in this avatar, I like to call it our rental car for the experience, to drive through this life experience. You know, when you're learning to roll over and you're learning to move your arms and you're learning to do all of these things, you are not thinking about it. And that is the highest potential of your being. And I want you guys all to realize that you all have it. You always have. But what restricts you from using it and functioning from it is because you have all kinds of distorted beliefs that will be supported also by it. So you need to really look at what you believe about yourself. Do you know and believe that you're energy first? Do you know and believe that you have a soul? Do you know and believe that you are an active player in this game of life? Or are you actually an NPC, a non-playing character? You're just taking up space. Because that's very possible too. You could very well be walking around as a soulless being, still feeding your flesh and nothing but, totally disconnected from what's actually given you life, just by your belief of the disconnection from it. So what do you believe about yourself? Do you believe that you're a divine being and co-creating with every breath? Do you believe that you're data processing for the whole universe? It's not just about you. We're connected all together because it is not just about you. How can it be just about any one of us if we are all connected? It isn't. Everything that you think, say, and do affects everything and everybody. There's just way too many people walking around unaccountable for the things that they do, making fucking excuses for it. And yes, I will say it. Because you know that's how I do. Making excuses. Believing and governing the way they mismanage their energy, their behavior, and the love that's fueling them on a daily basis. And then denying it to themselves and trying to avoid it and denying it to the world. And then they mask up going out saying, oh, this is who I am. And this is what I want, but I can't be that. And this is why I've got to seek it outside because I can't become it for myself. Fuck all that shit. Who are you? What makes you drive? What fills your tank? Well, it's actually your soul. And it actually knows what it has to do. And it actually knows what the plan is. It knows how to heal its avatar because it already it knows what it has to do. Simple as that. Everybody who wants to distort their thoughts and distort their highest potential, it's because of all of these things that you believe. Now, what is that believing shit? It's to be live in your life. So what are you making live in your life by just believing it? Factually. That is why everything that you believe to be, it will be, because it is to make it live, to be live in your life. You guys using words without really considering the implications of them? If you all know about generational belief systems, well, these are systems that have been alive through the generations that have been harmful. Same thing. These are things that have been alive. Okay. Anything that you believe or anybody has believed up until now is alive. Energy never dies. And this is why the correction has to happen. Every thought that you think about yourself, every word that you speak, every action that you do sends a ripple effect out throughout the whole universe. There is nothing that is exempt. And we are energetically influenced by it all and everybody's projection of everything uniquely. So you better be mastered and whole and solid in your biofield. There's validation. Wind blowing and knocking shit over on the balcony. That's right. Because that's as simply as you get knocked over and swayed in this experience if you're not solid in your own skin and in your own biofield. And that's a simple choice. If I can do it, there's not a person walking around here that can't do it. But it's because you believe something else. You believe that, hey, you got to make money. Fuck that. You know what? I don't give a shit about money. And I'll say it loud and proud. You know what? Money didn't help me publish my books. Money didn't save my ass from that major heart attack. Money did not and does not give me my state of being today. And money definitely can't buy what I know. Good luck with you guys spending all your time and life force seeking money. I showed you guys yesterday, there's 4 types of motivation in this world. Money motivation is the least fucking, hey, you know what? Sorry about that, guys. My energy is a little sensitive. So when I move the cursor to pull something up, anything that it crosses its path, it fires it up. So I got to watch it. Especially when I get into these passionate talks with you guys, I got to really watch where that cursor goes. I got to make sure I don't have anything that I shouldn't up on these screens for you all, you know? So you know what I will, though? I will go and I will find. I really got to show you guys this, you know? The 4 types of motivation, let me remind you guys all quickly. All right, guys, look, lowest motivation is money. Just above that is personal gain. Next beside that is personal conviction. Right beside that, number 4, the highest level is sense of duty. So you guys keep operating by motivation out of money, and I'll keep operating out of motivation out of sense of duty to the world. And we'll see how far you get with your cash and see how far I get with my truest currency, which is my energy. Okay? We'll see. Slow and steady wins the race. That's all I'll say. But at my state, there's no need to self-regulate, and I can consciously create with every breath. Keep your money. Money can't buy this. Money can't buy what I know. And money can't silence me. And money can't buy me. And trust me when I tell you, when my divine counterpart and I merge, money can't save the world either. Because the amplification of the love that'll be flooded into this world, just projected by us two alone, will shift this planet. That's the booster pack for the whole ascension of this planet. Keep your money. I'd rather get launched into a new earth. Okay? Seriously. Because as long as you cannot occupy the frequency of love, 532 hertz. You will not make it. Anyway, because your own energy will be depleted the way that you have been depleting it. And what does that cause? That causes illness, that causes suffering, that causes depletion and uninhabitable conditions in your meat suit. What happens then? Your soul, which is a very energetic force, cannot live in this avatar that should be like a grape that has now turned into a raisin because you have not replenished and rejuvenated and maintained your energetic flow that actually gives you life. So all of your organs and everything runs on energy. But if you have been depleting your energy on a continual basis over a constant period of time, you have been shriveling up. And with the energetic influence amplified, oh boy, that's on high. So what you doing for yourself? That's all I'm going to ask. Because I know what I'm doing for me. And I know what I'm living in right now. And I know what my situations are. Zero resources, sitting in an apartment that has been mice problematic since I left this guy. Okay? Nothing's moving. The mayor knows about it. The housing knows about it. The member of parliament knows about it. I have been rolling heads about it for weeks. Nothing's moving. I have a lawyer's appointment in 2 days about all of this shit that I've got to live, and I can still come out and do what I do in this world. What is your excuse? And I talk to all of these people with all the resources and all the money and all of these capacities to do, because people want to talk about money as the biggest tool in this planet. Well, the fuck are you doing with it? You hoarding it or you handing it around? Because I know with the wealth of my knowledge, I'm sharing it to all freely. So what the fuck are you doing? I don't care who you are. You living righteously? Are you living like a divine being operating out of love? Because if you're not, you don't deserve to be on the planet to begin with. And I'll say it. All of these people that are walking around empty inside, not even consciously creating their state, in a constant need of running everywhere, constantly buying shit because you were trying to fill a void. You cannot sit with yourself. You cannot face your own self. You are constantly needing. When is that going to be suffice? When is anything going to ever be enough like that? It won't be. The more you want is the more you're going to want. The more you think you need is the more you're going to need. What's that all coming from? There's a cause to that. Well, the initial cause is the lack that you're feeling inside of you. Well, what's that lack that you're feeling inside of you? It is the disconnection to the love that's fueling you, because that's the only thing you're lacking, is the bridge to your own love, is to clear out all of that stuff that's got you distorted and pushed away from your truest, highest nature. That's the only thing you're lacking. And instead of seeking and clearing out the path to that, you're out there trying to fill that gap that you're holding inside of you, which should be filled with the love fueling you by people, places, and things. And getting whatever the fuck you can to try to make you happy. But you can't find peace there. And nothing will ever make you happy as long as you're seeking that happiness outside of you. So what you doing? Because me personally, I don't need a person, place, thing, nothing. Nothing. I could sit here in my apartment with my squeaking, running around, not a penny to my name, and still be me and do what I do. What's your excuse? In other words, be me and do what I do. You don't see me depressed. You don't see me anxious. You don't see me all fucked up. Come on. I'm not using anything to come on. I'm not sitting on medications from the hospital. I'm not sitting here complaining of any pain. Come on. I'm going, hey, it's all good and let's go. Let's teach the world. Let's get it right and let's get on with it. Let's shift this planet so nobody's got to suffer. What's your excuse? Because you got a bag of them, so you better look at them today. Simple. And I love to come out here and give you guys real, raw, loving, truthful talk. And that's what I do, and you can depend on me for that. Because I must be truthful with myself and what is fueling me for life, and I must be truthful with you all. I cannot have the knowledge that I do without the responsibility that comes with it. And that responsibility of having this kind of knowledge and being totally tapped in and fully aligned and fueled by it is that it must come out undistorted and true, fueled by love. So if my talks trigger you, they are fucking meant to. So you better look at that. When I come out here and talk, it's not from a script. I don't edit my shit. I come out here and I say what has to be said. Do I enjoy talking? To be honest with you, no, I don't. And to be honest with you, I can't wait until my divine counterpart swoops me the fuck out of this situation, because it's going to happen. And then I won't have to talk again. Unless I'm told to by my boss. Because what people are living and enduring and suffering and insisting the resistance of change, I don't want to be anywhere in that vicinity when that snapback starts happening. For all that are a part of the problem. Because I know I'm a part of the solution. How could I not be? I'm sitting here today no matter what I've lived. And officially 15 different books that you guys can fucking access for help. Okay? But that's your choice. You want to sit in your shitty diaper of everything that you believe to be wrong with yourself and everything that you believe about your past? Because that shit'll eat your skin off your ass. Or you want that too. Or if that's what it's going to take for you. I hope to fuck not, but I'll know what it took me. And it took me to fight for my life and ask the Most High, yo, please give me 10 more years to fix the shit. I promise I will do it. Well, now I'm proud to say that I've graduated the Earth School. And all I have left to do is just breathe out the rest of my days and enjoy it, no matter where the fuck I am. And I hope and pray all of you can do that too. I love you all, and this is why I do it. And you know what? Too many people have told me that I'm intimidating. I'm not intimidating. You're just full of shit. And I'll say it. You can't be real and raw and truthful with your own damn self. That's your problem. That's not my problem. And how you accept my energy has nothing to do with me pumping out universal love, filled with the all-knowing knowledge and power of the whole fucking universe. And I wouldn't cash this in for nothing. Nothing. You can keep that and the change you'll get, because this is the true wealth. So I'll stay rich in the unconditional, infinite love that fuels us all for this existence, and tap right in fully and a vessel for the Most High. Took me a lot to get here, you know. Well, to be able to embody this frequency. Guess what? That was another question I was asked. Tobi, you come out and you're speak truthful and you're not scared and you're not. What the fuck do I have to be fearful for? You know what I'm protected by. I simply say I dare it to happen because guess what? Anybody that's tapped into the other realms already knows I am not one to be fucked with. So, like I say all the time, stop fucking with people in the flesh because you don't know what rank they hold in spirit. I love you all. Have a great day. Peace.